The grid, a digital frontier. I tried to picture clusters of information as they moved through the computer. What did they look like? Ships? Motorcycles? Were there circuits like freeways? I kept dreaming of a world I thought I'd never see. And then one day, I got in. How was my Kevin Flynn?
I love it. I love it.
I keep thinking about in Tron Legacy when they capture Sam, it's like, what's your name, user? My name is Sam Flynn.
I think you got it.
I like it. I like it. If you haven't noticed already, we are going to review Peacemaker. I'm just kidding. We're going to review Tron Ares.
Tron was way better than Peacemaker, but that will be another day.
Um, wow, let's just get into it. We haven't done a movie review since Fantastic Four, so let's just shoot from the hip. Like I like that he is named after
God of
the
War.
Greek God of War. It's awesome. Nostalgia. Cool. Kratos. I'm just kidding. The aesthetic, right? Red and black. Pretty cool.
I like, yeah, the grid, that grid look, the Dillinger System grid. Um, the theme was very cool. It didn't feel like it was dystopian or anything,
Mhm.
but it felt really cool.
I want you guys to pay like a lot of attention to the words JP uses because this movie was like what he used to do with like computer stuff and tech stuff, and I'm probably saying it wrong, data stuff.
Though, my favorite look was Flynn's grid world, the 80s retro look. It was like purple, white, very cool.
Chef's
I
kiss.
really like that one.
Yeah, Flynn's spot was really cool. Yeah, the aesthetic was cool. The music was fantastic. Um, Most of the action sequences were spectacular. Like if you're just there watching, I thought those were cool.
Very well done. I mean, the motorcycle chase with Eva or Eve, when the first time that Ares meets her and he's like processing and he's like she's having an empathetic response and he's like this is all interesting. Um that motorcycle scene was really cool. When Ares is driving that super fast car, they steal
The Civic.
the Civic. Very cool. He drives that super well. Um, and then like the fighting scenes, everything like leading up to the end, I really felt like the movie was spot on runtime. Um, and there wasn't an overly long brief explanation to catch people up, and there wasn't like a slow build up to the climax, and I felt like the ending was just short and sweet.
Hmm.
Just had a, I think the runtime perfect, pace of the movie perfect, everything. I know I went on a tangent on because we were talking about action stuff, but I did love the action, the fighting, the motorcycle scenes, the car scene, the technology that Athena comes in with this giant thing. I forget how they called it. Sad though, but oh, funny. I felt like there was a lot of like either YouTube guys or TikTok guys or Twitch people in the movie. Like really famous people in the movie acting. I think they did pretty well.
I don't know if you agree with this because we're not necessarily not fans or whatever, but I think Jared Leto's look really worked for the film. Like he fit kind of like the aesthetic that they were going with. So I thought that was cool.
That was cool.
Like that's the word I have for this movie, bro. It was cool.
It was cool.
I don't
Well,
know what the kids would call it these days, but for me it was cool.
no, it was really cool. I think that's the perfect word for the movie. I mean, honestly, I think it's the best out of all the other Trons
Wow. Wow.
because it was. I just felt like it was an actual real story that like was complete, and I really don't have any complaints of the movie. You know, I have a rule now. I just watch one trailer,
Yeah.
and I'm like, that's it. And I came in like I didn't even watch the last trailer. It had been months, 4 months since I seen it, I think. And you were surprised. What did you say the other night? You said
I was genuinely surprised.
genuinely surprised. Yeah, me too. Because when you compare like the story of the one before, I mean, it's nostalgic for us because well, how old were 13
We were at 14, 15, 14, 13.
or something like that. Yeah. But this one's just very well done. The story, the action, the music, the coolness about it. Like I have a little fear with motorcycles, but I want to drive one of those things. One of these things that I'm covering. I would love to drive that. It seems more safe than a regular motorcycle.
Hmm.
And you can go way faster. Um, but yeah, I mean, no complaints here, bro.
Yeah, I like the transitions, because how you're talking about there was themes, there was codes, and for like the regular person, right? Well, a regular computer person, that's what it like really looks like, right? The typing and the entering, the typing and the entering. And so I like the transitions when like the virus or like when Ares' crew program would be in the system. And then at the end when they shut down and it explodes everything. Like I like that type of transition for some reason. It made sense in my mind that we're trying to send that code and press enter and in a fictional world it would be like this big rocket that makes it all explode. So I thought that was cool. I do have some complaints and some confusions. Like it wasn't for me like this all changing story. Like right away, you knew who they were trying to set up as the bad guy, right? And his motivations were like the same as someone running to get power in an entire organization, right?
Yeah, it's cliche. I
Yeah.
agree.
I think most of the action sequences were great. They were really stunning. Some of them were, some of Ares' character was kind of like, okay, you didn't have to say too many things like that all the time, you know. That was just me though. I sometimes he would give off way too much information. But he was also funny at the same time when he gives the fist pump to the assistant. Like I thought that was great.
Yeah, no, the vibes he gave off, even though he's a computer program, master control. He was a really nice guy, like the guy said.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we met Ares. It's like the God of War Ares. He's a funny guy. Can't
Yeah.
remember.
Some confusing pieces, right? Like, did you rewatch Tron Legacy? We should have done that before this episode. I watched it a couple months back, but I'm not remembering if Jeff Bridges' character, Kevin Flynn, passed away or not in his grid or in Clue's grid. So I'm wondering how he exists in the 80s retro Tron grid. That's
I
confusing to me.
I do wonder that too. Yeah, but maybe it would be answered with the past movie.
Right, right. This whole permanence or impermanence thing, really cool concept, right? From the previous movie, we have the girl Cora. So are they now real? Like, or are they still like digitized? Can they actually feel human emotions? Like, is that's right. This is like that hardcore philosophical conversation. Like, if impermanence or permanence were to happen, are they now living a human life? Right?
Oh, I really love the philosophical and theological things. The conversation that he had with Kevin in his grid was very cool. Were you saying that uh were you saying that as like uh one of your confusions or
No,
I
yeah,
want
I'm saying it's a piece of confusion because I'm wondering how is Kevin Flynn in the grid? And then now with Ares and Cora, like who are they in this world? Are there going to be more programs that are now permanent? Like what is that going to evolve into, right? Because as a program, and you can teach us a little bit of this, because I think we're still kind of far out from this based on the conversation I've had. This program like flipped a switch, like superseded his programming, right? When with code, right, you have to plan it like really specifically, right?
you do. I mean, we don't you kind of see that in the beginning when he's restarting and reprogramming him to make him like super perfect, a super soldier. Um every little detail has to be thought out for sure. And you have to write every line of code that uh here's something funny. The To build a program the size of Ares and all of that, the diligence system, it made it seem like it was a few lines of code, really like a pages worth of code. But that a program that size, that's that's a lot of data, a lot of lines of codes to do that. Um, but I just wanted to interject on that. I hope I answered your question.
No, you're explaining it to someone that goes, you know?
Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, it's the whole concept of the movie is just so cool. I mean, I kind of want to go back with I feel like he's learning to feel. He's learning what that sensation feels like. It's I think sometimes we may take it for granted our we don't know everything how our brain processes or everything. We can't see physiologically behind everything. Um our nervous system and he's feeling the rain. You know, he's going against a directive. Um,
You like that. You like that. That's like a message you relate to.
I do a lot. I really love going against the directive. Um, but it was that scene where he talks with Kevin. Kevin's just like fascinating, you know.
Yeah, man. Man.
The thing is, I think he's just a. I wouldn't per se he's a human. I just think like humans, you can create human life, something that mimics like human life, and I think that's him because he wasn't born naturally.
But are the oranges oranges?
That's the thing. I just think the way that it was grown or built, that's what makes it different.
Hmm. And if we're
Because
not understanding what we're saying, or you missed this, you probably didn't. But when Eve figures out the permanence code, she creates a tree with oranges. And there's a part in the plane where the funny guy talks about the orange and he makes this orange juice.
right.
Unless I
Uh,
missed something, unless I missed something, but that's what I saw.
no, yeah. No, I just think the thing is we sort of do this sort of. I think we're on the brink of it. Very close where we can 3D print artificial and um well not artificial but like we can you know some people out there are trying to 3D print hearts, livers, organs, you know.
That's new
Um, I
information.
think it's the way that it's constructed is what just makes it different. But Ares is not human. He's a program, but a program that is evolving maybe into a life form.
So is he Vision?
He's like Vision. I really think he's like Vision. I just think he supersedes us.
Hmm. Interesting.
No, that doesn't. I don't think that's the right word. Well, because he's stronger, he's faster, he can't get as hurt. You know, he can take. He's tougher, smarter. You know, so it's cool. In the grid, they can just think of something and it's created. Now, see, that's something that, like right now in our world, we can't. The when we want to create something, it's imagined first, and it takes a very long time to create it.
Hmm. Yeah.
So
So, where do you think they go? Because there's most likely going to be another movie. Should be another movie.
I think they'll follow more. They'll follow the Aries stories more. What he's doing, what he's up to. It'll also follow Encom, and I mean somehow the Diligent guy is going to come back. I mean they teased, you know, him coming back. He became his creation.
Yeah, apparently, like there's a the thing that the disc that he takes hold of is like a is very similar to what his dad had in the or his grandfather dad in the very first Tron movie. So like it's a it'll be interesting. I'm just wondering if Korra is going to come, if Ares is going to come, if there's going to be another program, right? Or if we're going to have Sam Flynn back, the possibilities are there. And I'm just wondering because I really thought that Tron Ares was going to be about a war and really was about Tron Ares. So I'm wondering if this next one is going to be a war between the grid and and us.
Well, that would be very interesting.
Because that's what I thought this movie was going to be. That's what I was trying to share with you when we were behind camera talking about the movie yesterday. And I was like, there was something missing. The story took a different turn, and that's where I was trying to get at. It's like, oh, I
Uh,
thought they were coming. There was gonna be a big battle. So
the
maybe.
the trailer did make it seem like that for sure.
Mm,
The trailer was like, they're coming here, all of them are coming. But they did come, but not everyone.
right.
And honestly, the way that Athena took over and override even the creator's commands, it does seem like if someone builds a program, they're gonna do what they're programmed to do. And that could be another movie. And Tron, I mean, and Ares could be that one to stand in between the programs. It's so funny the way he talked, like when he was like hacking in, they showed him how to hack, and he's like programs, and he's like follow me programs and all this stuff. Um, it could be that that could happen because she like broke a directive. She went through the transfer portal. What is it called?
I think it was like Transfer Portal.
Transfer portal, yeah. And she came back to finish her directive. And she went all like back crap crazy. We don't swear on this channel.
Yeah.
Um, and that could possibly happen. Someone could, I mean, that's the scary thing for a lot of people, even Elon. He's like that's why Elon is like, we need to merge with this technology, with the machine. Because it'll have a mind of its own. If it believes it's a god, it's gonna be like, I don't need to listen to you. I and honestly, uh, they could do that. Maybe this teased.
Yeah.
Honestly, they could do a lot of things. The bad guy could come back, and that's cliche. They could do war. I think they could follow Ares more and like continue the Tron plot of things that happen in the other movies. Um, it could be about well Ares evolving to something higher. Um,
I don't know. I mean,
it,
I would like, I don't know, we wishful thinking, but I want Tron to come back.
yeah, and anything could happen really in any movie now.
Well, you're very high in the movie. What's your personal rating?
Thinking about it, I think it's like an eight or nine. It's just so I'm hesitant even to give it a nine, but it was such a good movie. I don't know about you.
People, if you
Would
don't,
you
if
watch
they
it
don't,
a second time?
yeah, I would watch it a second time. Um, I would, yeah, I would, because I was genuinely surprised. And I don't give them things tens or nines unless it really impacts me. Eight's a good score, seven's a good score, six is not a bad score for me. It's anything below a six. So for me, I think it's like 6.57.
6.57, huh?
Yeah. 6.5 out of 10 or 7 out of 10. Like for me, I liked it. I liked that.
I thought you would give it higher. I thought it would be more like a seven or eight to you, and you're trying to lean to the eight.
I'm leaning towards a 7.
Yeah, yeah.
I liked it. It was cool. I think it gives the AOK Brohood Productions
It
approval.
does. Should we go through the cinematic score real
Let's
quick?
go through the cinematic score. Cinema score. All right, the cinematic score, the cinema score. Story and plot. I want to give it a 7.
Let's give it a seven.
The villain.
Six.
6. Even a 5 though.
Okay. 5.5.
5.5. We'll do that. We'll give it that. Flow, you're saying it flowed well, so I think that's a 7 or an 8.
Yeah, I would say let's give it an eight.
Okay. Acting. Probably it's
Seven. I don't know. I mean, I thought these Twitch, TikTok, YouTube guys, they're great.
I'd give it a 6.5, but we'll give it a 7.
Real fast interjection. I love the guy that Eva works with. He has this bit online where he's like the I think it's either worst or best translator. It's so funny the way he goes back and forth. I don't know if you remember that video, but anyhow, let's keep going.
The last one is hero. So the hero would be
Aries
Aries,
10.
Eve. You think it's a 10?
Oh yeah, Jared Leto was very good.
I gave it a 8.59.
Okay, 9
Fine.
or 8.5.
I think 9 would be mutual.
Okay,
Yeah. 73. So
70%.
73%.
I think that's true. Very true about the movie. I mean, I would give it closer to an eight.
Yeah, it's definitely a passing grade, but C plus B minus.
Yeah, I feel it's more B minus. I mean, I did love that movie. Very enjoyable. It's just fun, cool.
Yeah. And as a good colleague of ours would say, sometimes that's what you have to worry about, that it was fun for you.
Right.
We we don't know how it's going to engage a lot of different people. Of course, people who are nostalgic about the franchise, computer tech people like JP. I think that will resonate a lot, I would say.
Yeah. Well, definitely. Like it might resonate, but it might also, for the extreme people, they might say that was totally wrong. like bad portrayal. There's those guys that really nitpick. I don't know. So
Yeah.
definitely there'll be people on both sides about that.
Yeah. But it was fun. You guys got our okay approval. There's the cinema score, our personal rating. Take it with a grain of salt. We say go enjoy it. You need an October movie to go watch? Go watch Tron Ares. Um, we're so appreciative, you guys. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share. We're almost to our next milestone of 300 when we get there. Another giveaway for y'all.
Sir,
Yes,
big excited
sir.
people.
So other than that, we got some more stuff coming at you this month, and we will talk more soon.
Road out.